Hey friends, good morning. Thanks for coming on to my replay. I am enjoying a snow day here, as you can see over the top of my laptop. It is snowy here in Virginia. I'm really excited because my husband has a snow day, so we're going to spend some time together today. But hey, Miss Smith, thanks for logging on. I'm just getting ready to start this Periscope. Lauren Saglambini here from Total Lifestyle Management. Blue Rio, thank you for logging on this morning. Let me flip my camera around. Scott, is that Scott Aldridge? Maybe, I'm not sure. Hey guys, thanks for coming on. If you are trying to lose weight, or if you are really stressed out, whatever is going on, hey, Magwan, I'm not sure how to say that. Drop some info in the chat box. Let me know what's going on for you. It is Scott. Awesome. Oh my gosh. We're live. This is pretty cool. I love having people that I know on my Periscopes. So I'm going to talk today about something that was inspired by a client that I'm working with. I run these 60-day online challenges, and I love it. I'm completely obsessed with nutrition. I'm obsessed with helping people by coaching. And one of my clients is kind of going through a stressful time. She's preparing to move, to transition to a new job. She just has a lot going on. And I think that all of us can probably relate to that, right? I can definitely relate to that. So I'm going to talk about what to do in stressful situations and if it's really even the right time to be thinking about weight loss. So if you think that you know somebody who might be interested in this Periscope, please go ahead and double tap that little Periscope dude in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. You can share with your following on Twitter, Facebook, or Periscope, and I'd really appreciate that. I will say before we start, I apologize in advance for any screaming children. My baby is here with me and she's a little fussy. So, weight loss itself is a pretty stressful experience. I think anybody who has been through it recently or a long time ago, you probably still remember that, it's difficult. It's not an easy thing to eat less than you're used to eating. Oh yes, thank you for the heart. Somebody out there agrees. Sorry, let me get this baby up here. It's not easy to eat less than you're used to doing. Stephanie, oh my gosh, thanks for coming on. This is Stephanie kind of about the message that you sent me. So this is perfect. We're going to talk about this a little bit more. Weight loss, not an easy experience. And I talk to my clients and my client groups about this a lot. The physiological process of losing weight to our bodies think that we're starving. Our bodies think that, there's something going on in our environment around us, whether it's famine or something similar that is causing us to lose weight. And our body is not happy about that. It doesn't want us to be starving. That's a survival mechanism tip-off that's saying, hey, you know what, human being, you need to get your together because you don't have enough food around you. So it's physiologically a very stressful thing. And the question becomes, do we want to layer a stressful thing like weight loss on top of already stressful conditions, like changing a job, moving, being separated from a spouse, having crazy children, like this child here who won't go to sleep? Do we want to layer those things on top of each other? Because a huge part of what I talk to my clients about is setting attainable goals. That means something that's measurable, something that's specific, something that's realistic, and something that's on a timeline. So usually when we talk about realistic, we talk about pounds of weight loss per week, right? We say generally it's realistic to lose between 1 to 3 pounds per week. Any more than that and you're setting an unrealistic goal. But there are other types of things that make weight loss unrealistic. And having too much stress going on in your life can possibly be one of those things. So when we're trying to set those SMART goals, those specific, measurable, attainable, all that stuff, we have to consider how you personally are handling that stress, because this is going to be completely different from person to person. And it's also going to depend on how well you know yourself. So for example, myself right now, I have a lot of stress going on in my life. My husband is basically absent with the military right now, although he is home with a snow day today, and you can see my Valentine's flowers behind me. I'm not getting a lot of sleep because of my kids. I'm living in a community where we're just here temporarily for a few months. I don't know many people. I don't have a huge support system. So for me, I made the decision a couple of weeks ago that I was not going to try to lean out anymore because I just felt like I was under enough stress, and I could tell by the way that I was coping with the stress that continuing to try to lose weight and to restrict calories and to be regimented in what I was eating was, for me, not going to lead to happiness. And the ultimate goal that I have with anybody who is in my challenge groups is to help them lead a healthier, fitter, more joyful life. And if your weight loss goals are not fitting in with being more joyful because you're layering stress of weight loss on top of stress of real life, then that's not what we want to do. But again, this is something that you have to decide individually. You want to make a guest appearance? You want to make a guest appearance? You do. Okay. It's something you have to decide individually. You know yourself. You are the best student of yourself. Can you rise above the stress that you have? Yeah, it is a cameo. She's my Periscope superstar. She's on all my Periscopes. Do you know yourself? Do you know how you respond to stress? Do you know in this situation, deep down in your heart, when you close your eyes and you think about it, are you going to be able to rise above the stress that you're going through right now and layer weight loss on top of it? And if the answer is no, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I myself decided for me, it's not the time to lose weight right now. Sometimes it's the time to focus on maintaining your weight and maintaining your health. Because let's face it, the thing that we're really all worried about is backsliding. Nobody wants to backslide. Nobody wants to gain weight. Nobody wants to become less healthy. That is a much, much worse thing than not losing weight and not becoming healthier. So get the base of the pyramid strong. Make sure that you are focusing on maintaining where you're at, not just physically, but also emotionally, maintaining the joy in your life. Ask yourself, can I come up with stress reduction strategies to make this process easier for myself to cope with the things going on in my life that I can't control? And if I do that, do I think that I will be able to be successful with my weight loss goals? Does that make sense to you guys? If so, give me some hearts, tap on that screen, leave me some comments. Let me know if you have any questions, because this is something that, okay, I got a heart. Somebody agrees with me. That's good. The thing that I think is really difficult is so many people who have worked with coaches before have worked with tough love coaches. And those tough love coaches, you know, they just have a different philosophy than I do. The idea is suck it up, do it, get it done. And if you don't get it done, then there's something wrong with you. The program didn't fail, you failed. Yeah, I know, Stephanie. I know we've kind of talked about experiences you had before with the 21-day fix and other things. And I guess that for those coaches, maybe they believe that that's really the way people work and the way that people thrive. But I'm all about fitness in the context of real life. And I don't know anybody who hasn't gone through a period of time where things have just been hard. And I don't understand personally, just from an empathetic perspective, how we're supposed to ask people to suck it up and put themselves through a physiologically stressful weight loss experience, no matter what's going on in their life, despite, you know, death in the family, absent husbands, job changes, all these things that are very real and we need to acknowledge are very real. So I hope that's helpful in some way. That's my Periscope for the morning. For those of you who aren't already on my followers list, please join me on Periscope. I'm going to be Periscoping a lot of great stuff. I'm doing, thank you for the hearts. I'm doing Michael Cinquino's live stream profit machine course, so I have to Periscope a certain number of times a day. Yes, that's how you give hearts. That's awesome. You tap, 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 tap. So I'm going to keep putting lots of great free content on here. When this replay is over, you can still share it with your friends. If I had a message for you that was meaningful and helpful, please share it with people. Thank you. I appreciate it, Scott. Scott and Stephanie, my two of my favorite clients right now. Thanks for logging on, and I will catch you guys in the next Periscope.